Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Jeff Grant, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at that Sunday night football game between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. How you doing today, Jeff?
Couldn't be doing better, Dax. Always excited to talk the NFL with you, especially when it involves two teams out of the NFC East in a primetime contest.
Yeah, well, the Giants, they pretty much started the season exactly where they left off last year. Not losing a beat, but losing their first two games. Eli was sloppy, the D was terrible, and the team just looked awful in those two first starts against the Lions in Week 1 and the Cardinals in Week 2 at New York to make things a bit worse. Now, something happened between then and there that the team actually turned things around, winning 3 straight games against Houston, the Redskins, and Atlanta. But who did they fire, or who did they actually get back to turn things around so quickly and actually get them to start looking like a real team again, Jeff?
Well, I mean, you basically have to point out the fact that Manning looked really bad the first couple of weeks. And, of course, he's learning a new system with Kevin Gilbride no longer there as the offensive coordinator under a new offensive coordinator. And the real goal was having him complete nearly 70% of his passes. He hasn't hit that mark, but he has in recent weeks, but his overall completion percentage is 66.3%. That's his highest figure over a 5-week period in his career. So really the turnaround is all squarely on number 10 in the Giants huddle.
Now, I'm still one of those that are still scratching my head with Chip Kelly's decision to let go of Deshaun Jackson. But anyways, the Eagles, they are 4-1. And though they have been outgained in their last 3 games, in your opinion, Jeff, what does Kelly actually have to do to get things going on the offensive side against the Giants in this game?
Bring back Deshaun Jackson.
Exactly, my man.
But just to go off of that point, I mean, Deshaun Jackson was a guy that extends the field.
Yep.
And when you're looking to go not just sideline to sideline offensively, but vertically, you need that guy that can extend defenses. And there just isn't much running room, not much margin of error for the Eagles' running attack. And, of course, that's what Kelly made his name during his time with the Oregon Ducks. So, yes, they have the chance of potentially improving offensively moving forward as they have welcomed back a couple of their offensive line starters. So, yes, I do expect the Eagles to perform better offensively in Week 6 against the Giants.
All right, man. Now, I've never been a big Eli fan, but he's actually got an interesting stat when it comes to playing in the month of October. And it's that he's gone 30-7 straight up so far. But, I mean, is that stat enough for bettors to actually back the Giants at Lincoln Financial Field for this game?
That's a very impressive statistic. As you know, the Giants often start out slow. This year was no different for the G-men. And as the year goes on, that's when Manning plays his best football. And just to add on to that 30-7 straight-up record in October, Dax, the Giants are 18-11 against the spread on the road against division opponents with Manning under center. So those are a couple of things that are going to be very attractive for sports bettors and looking to take the underdog in this matchup.
All right, but do you think that the Eagles could actually cover in this case? I mean, what's the points looking at right now?
Due to the fact that both these teams are kind of going in different directions in terms of public opinion, I think you actually get a little bit of value on the Eagles. But like I said, Manning's numbers in this situation are just too hard to ignore. And I'm going to look to the over. I think Manning's still going to have success in the passing game. He's gotten some good production out of a couple young receivers that he has. And also, he's going to be throwing against an Eagles defense that's allowed an NFL-high 13 touchdown passes this season, and that is a statistic that's carried over from 2013 as the Eagles had the worst pass defense in the NFL a year ago. And I expect the Eagles to have success on the other end as they continue to build on that running game, and Nick Foles has been much better at home than on the road in recent games.
All right, you heard it here first. We're going to have a nice, good old quarterback duel this game. And, Jeff, as always, my man, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and look forward to doing it again tomorrow.
Thank you.
No problem. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.